Okay, folks, we're back, and this is the little shelf Excalibur I picked up off of eBay, and I would already like to get a bigger one. Bigger, more expensive. I think I paid like 30 bucks for this one. It has worked fine for me so far. So I'm going to set up a couple of shelves of some of these vegetables, and then I'll freeze, vacuum seal, and freeze the rest of them. So here's the door. It just comes off like that. And then you have your netting and your shelves just like this. Pretty simple, and anybody that's done a dehydrator before, will, you know, I'm not teaching you all anything or showing. A lot of people don't, and I've had some problems when I first started doing this of sticking, especially with fruits and the sugars and stuff. So what I've started doing, it's real simple. Just get a non-stick. You don't have to use this brand, but this one has olive oil in it, and I just do a light spray on the netting, just like that. And so that way things don't stick, and when your vegetables or fruits are done, they just come right off and you don't have to tear them. Because first time I did some banana chips, and I got about a third of each banana chip. It was awful. So, you know, and then these things are dishwasher safe if you have a dishwasher. If not, they wash up and clean up real quick, because this netting comes out just like that, and you can buy all these things. You can buy new shelves and stuff like that on Amazon or eBay. You can buy the netting, cut it yourself, all kinds of things. So, you know, it's a pretty easy deal. Okay, so this is some zucchini, and what I'm going to do is, with some of this stuff you can touch, it doesn't matter, and I'm just going to load this shelf up as big as possible here, and then put it in the dehydrator, and I'll, you know, like I said, I'll freeze the rest. So just get it set up here. It's pretty quick, and it doesn't matter if this zucchini or anything's touching. And like I said, a lot of what I started doing is with dehydrating this zucchini is using it for soups and stuff like that. You know, I'm going to put away soup mixes. I've already done one or two, and you know, just kind of experimenting with recipes, bouillon, putting a little chicken bouillon. I've even dried some chicken, and it dried up real nice. It was pretty, you know, pretty easy to do. So, okay, there's shelf one. And when you're dehydrating, a good thing to do is go ahead and rotate your shelves every few hours. I start at the bottom. That's just me. So, you know, I still got plenty of zucchini here, so I'm going to set up a little bit more, see what I get, because I don't like to run a half-full dehydrator. I may do about half a shelf here and then leave some for freezing, because the wife does like to fry zucchini and stuff like that. So, but I do have a bunch of frozen, so you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and load up 2 full shelves of zucchini and then see what I got for cucumbers. And I've also been making some refrigerator pickles, and you guys can find recipes for those online, man, and they're really, really good. Takes about 24 hours, little ball jars, and maybe I'll do a video if you guys like S and I doing this stuff. I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so there's zucchini, 2 shelves of it. Let's go ahead and grab some of these cucumbers here, and I'll set up 2. And like I said, while I'm running this, it'll take about 10 to 12 hours. You know, to get these where I want them. And the cool thing about this little Excaliburs are awesome dehydrators. It's got a nice thermostat on it where you can set for what you want. The heat, it says vegetables, jerky. I've even made some jerky in this thing, and it works real good. Another thing about Excalibur and this one is they're mainly horizontal, and I much more prefer the horizontal than the vertical, because you really don't have to shift quite as much, because verticals you have to move your stuff around to get even drying, or the bottom ones get way dry and the top ones don't. So I'm much more preferable on this horizontal setup for dehydrators, because it just blows straight through. And like I said, big fan of Excalibur. If I could, I'd love to get another big one, but they get expensive. So, you know, maybe God will be kind enough to bless us with one, or we'll work on saving up some money, because we're going to have plenty of vegetables through the winter. Okay, there's one of cucumber. And I still got plenty of cucumbers, so I'll go ahead and dehydrate 2 rows of cucumbers. Okay. Or 2 shelves, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, with these it really doesn't matter if they touch or not. Some people say that it does. I haven't ran into any problems with it, so it's up to y'all however you want to do it. But dehydrating is easy, it's fun, it's a great way to store stuff because it definitely lengthens the shelf life on your produce. So we're just getting it on here. We'll situate some stuff later. There we go. And then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, then I'll set it back down there in its little area. It has a special little area where we set it, and it stays there. I just put it up here on the dining room table so I could show you guys this video. So, okay, there we go. That's about what I'm going to get. And then I still got plenty. I'm going to get probably 1 or 2 freezer bags of each, probably 1, but of each that'll go in the freezer, and we'll have fresh cucumber for salads and stuff this winter and or next summer. So, okay, all 4 shelves are in there. Like I said, I'll check this thing in a couple of 2 or 3 hours, and I'll go ahead and move some shelves around. But there it is. It's got slots right here at the top. The drawer, it's got a little lid there for sealing. You know, so it seals and doesn't escape, you know, the heat and all the airs. And just find your little slot right there like that. Slide it back on. Set it at fruits and vegetables, which is between 125 and 135. I usually sit right at about 135. This particular model here does not have a on-off switch. It's just plug in. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in for you. Don't know if you can hear that or not, but she's running. I'm going to go ahead and lift it off and set it up down over here so that it gets to do its job where we put it. And then I'll show you some quick vacuum sealing real quick. Probably do one example of this because a lot of you guys probably already know how to use these things. This Food Saver is real nice. Bag's in the back. It's got a little cutter here. So, thing about these vacuum seals bags, they're textured so that it'll suck the air out. And I try to keep down on, you know, how many servings. I don't like do a whole big old giant bag because small family, we got 4 of us. So, you know, I do enough that would be able to cut for 1. And this really saves a lot of time and space. You can if you can. I don't have that big a garden, so I'm not getting like 5 tons of stuff. I'm getting 3 or 4 pieces of fruit a day. So this vacuum sealing is working great for me. It depends on your situation and on how you like it. I prefer this more than I do canning, but it's been a lot of years since I had canning. So, okay, there we go. You slide this across. There's the cutter. Cuts a nice bag where you can put, it's even got a place where you can put all your stuff. You know, depends on the quality of sealers you get, vacuum sealers you get. Some are better than others. And Food Saver happens to be one of the top of the line. Like I said, I think I paid $20 or $30 for this one on eBay. So it was a buy now, in fact. So, okay, then I have all of my stuff up here. It gives me selections of normal, fast, dry, or moist on whatever kind of sealing I'm doing or vacuuming I'm doing, on what kind of product I'm doing. So first off though, you're going to seal it. It's got a single seal button. Wait a second. There it goes. Put the switch back up. This has got, you know, got a nice little seal. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put some cucumbers in this. Try to go ahead and try to even them out, and you know, set them in there decent, or because this vacuum port will definitely twist them all up and stuff already. So it's better if you know, get them nice and even and stuff. And you got to have quite a bit to get down and put into the vacuum port so that you can shut your lid and do the sealing. So you have to. That's a learn by mistakes. I don't know how much vacuum bag I lost you know, when I first started doing this, because I just, you know, couldn't get the hang of it. But kind of got the hang of it now. I usually do pretty well. And this is going to be all of our cucumbers. And I think I should be able to get that sealed. So there we go. Like I said, try to make them all nice and flat. And that's about what you need. For me, I put the texture towards me. I don't know if that's right, wrong, or indifferent, but it has worked great for me. So, okay, what you do, like I said, try to make everything down as flat as you can get it. Find your vacuum port. Get that thing tucked down in there. Take your lid, and with this, you take it, you push your lid, and then it's, like I said, it's got all the selections: normal, dry, fast, and moist. I always go fast. This is moist stuff. And now it has a vacuum and seal button right here across the top. And I'll give you a quick shot out of that after I do this. So here we go. And there it goes. It's sucking that stuff right out of there. I love this food saver, and I love the way that this works for putting away foods. Like I said, we're getting a lot more in our freezer out there in the wash house. So sealing right now. Okay, and there we go. Pull the lever up. And there we go. All that cucumber. That was quite a bit of cucumber. Nice little package. So let me go ahead and show you the sealer. Like I said, it has just a seal when you do your first seal. And then this is the vacuum and seal button. And here are your selections of dry, moist, fast, and normal. They're all right there. And here's your port. This stuff works great, you guys. And so I've got a little more zucchini to do, but you guys saw the main things on how to do this. I hope you enjoy this. If you like it, you like it. S and I will keep doing some things. Maybe I'll even throw in some of the soup recipes that I'm trying to put away for a little prep and stuff in case stuff happens. And let me know if you guys like this. Keep coming back.